Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to talk about a system that looks small and simple on the surface, but is actually a hidden logistics business, bottle redemption, and deposit economics. This image shows a bag full of plastic bottles, aluminum cans, and glass beer bottles. Most people see this as trash or just maybe spare change. But that is exactly the point in a bottle bill system. An empty container is no longer just waste, it becomes a refundable asset. This is not just recycling, it is a reverse supply chain built out of empties. This slide matters because it shows glass already washed and sorted. That tells us redemption is not only about bringing containers back, it is about the condition, the category, and separation. A clean, sorted stream is much more useful to the system than a mixed pile of dirty recyclables. The visible product is the bottle return. The hidden business is improving material quality before resale or processing even begins. Now, this is the same thing for plastic. Again, the containers are just not being collected, they are being organized into a stream the system can process more efficiently. This is one of the deepest truths in the topic. The refunds bring people in, but the real business value comes from getting large amounts of material back in a cleaner, more sorted form than ordinary trash or mixed curbside recycling could provide. This slide is one of the most important in this deck because it makes the policy side visible. We see different payment rates. In Iowa, it's 5 cents. Michigan and Oregon, it's 10 cents. California with CRV. That matters because the whole system runs on tiny financial incentives. A nickel or dime does not seem like much, but multiplied across millions of containers, it changes behavior. The visible product is a little small refund. The hidden business is a pricing signal that pulls containers back into a managed return chain. This slide shows the familiar consumer version of the system. A person standing at a reverse vending machine, feeding containers in one by one. That image feels simple, almost mundane, but it is actually a machine performing verification, acceptance, and routing. The visible act is someone getting deposit money back. The hidden process is automated sorting and refund control. This image gives us a closer look at the details of the machine interface. That matters significantly because it reminds us that this is not an open bin where anything can be thrown into. The system must decide what counts, what is eligible, what belongs in the program, and what does not. The visible product is convenience. The hidden business is verification. Every return bottle is both a refund event and a sorting decision. This slide expands the topic from a simple machine to a full redemption center. The Oregon bottle drop image shows a branded return environment with staff, counters, and organized intake. That is important because bottle redemption is not just about isolated machines in grocery stores. In some places, it is a full service infrastructure with workers, customer flow, accounts, bag drop systems, and handling capacity. The visible image is customer service. The hidden business is reverse logistics. Now, this brings us into the labor side. We see a worker is loading plastic into the sorting process. That matters because the public often thinks of bottle redemption as a consumer habit, but there is a hidden workforce behind it. The visible product is a refund system. The hidden business is labor intensive handling, loading, monitoring, and throughput management. This image strengthens the point. Now we see a mixed sort of cans and bottles moving through the mechanism. Now the topic feels more industrial. What looked like spare change at the counter has become moving volume inside a processing system. The visible act is redemption. The hidden business is operating a stream of low value units at huge scale. Now, this is the receiving area and the loading zone, which is important because it reveals the back end of our system. Once containers come in, they had to be staged, aggregated, moved, and prepared for transport. So the hidden business is not only about paying out deposits, it is about warehousing and material flow. A redemption center is not just a refund counter, it is a collection hub. Now, this is a great turning point because it shows processed cans and bag material ready to be sold onward to the wholesaler. This is where the reverse supply chain becomes obvious. The empties are no longer just bottles or cans, they have become commodity volume. The visible product is redeemed package. The hidden product is preparing recycled material for downstream sale. Now, this slide adds a very useful nuance. A private recycler is sorting specialty glass bottles, which shows that the system is not completely uniform. There are specialized handlers and local operators who know how to separate certain streams better than the general facilities. That means this lane is not only public policy, it is also a niche business world of material knowledge, handling expertise, and selective value extraction. This final image is a strong closing because it brings us back to the beginning. A unsorted mix of recyclable containers waiting to be processed. That closes the loop. Consumers buy beverages, pay the deposit, empty the container, return it, sort it, redeem it, process it, bail it, sell it, and then the cycle starts all over again. That is the hidden business model. Bottle redemption is not just getting a nickel back, it is managed reverse supply chain where empty containers are turned into tracked, refundable, and economically useful inventory. Thank you.